Welcome to PKC This Week. Where we talk all things professional kennel club. Found only on Cane Stream Media. Brought to you by Elite Nutrition, Joy Dog Food, and the Professional Kennel Club. Now, let's start the show.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another PKC with this week. I am here with the lovely, no sleep, Kristi, Denny. Kristi, you had a good hunt with old Blue in Florida, I hear, the other night.
It was nice. It was very eventful.
First of all, why are you hunting in Florida in August? I mean, it's bad enough you're hunting with blue tick, but now you're hunting it in Florida in August.
I'm just gonna level it up one more. It was for a UKC hunt, so
Oh boy.
it
was
was
high stakes then.
it was very high stakes. It was very high stakes. No, they needed an extra dog, and I will never say I'll hunt one. That's fine. No, it was something.
Tell us how you got. For those that don't know, Blue got, well, I don't even know what that thing was and how he got in it. You sent me the video.
Yes. Blue and Z-Pack got in a feeder, a makeshift feeder made out of a sewer pipe and some steel grate. The hole was like this big, supposed to be big enough for a coon, but not a dog.
Yeah.
That was not true. That was not true. Z-Pack, Blue, and a coon were in there. And I really thought that Z-Pack was going to die. I really did.
When Blue got done with the coon, he just started working on Z-Pack.
Yes, he was blowing in there. He's like, move. He couldn't figure out why they couldn't get out. I was like, oh, yeah. God. I was just sitting out there hollering at him. I said, Jesus.
How'd you get the grate off?
Oliver went and got some tools and got it open, thankfully. So it was... All I could think was, I'm sitting out here in the middle of this field while it's lightning by this big pole, just me, because everybody went to catch dogs and get tools and stuff. And I'm just like sitting there, I'm like, the bears are going to get me, the monkeys, all the stuff down there, you know.
Anacondas.
Yes. And I stepped over a moccasin when we were getting back in the buggies when we got done. Danny Peters said, I need to hear nothing else. If there's anything, I'm out of there. And I to the buggy, and I said, well, probably did. Probably.
Well, hopefully you learned your lesson.
Won't do it again.
Well, let's talk. We've been talking a little bit off air today, and we get questions about baby stakes champions. We've got the super stakes coming up, the fall super stakes. We all know that's a huge event. But we want to talk a little bit of state breed races. I know some of them are tightening up. We want to get into the big question that we get asked all the time: have any baby stakes champions went on to be big time winners? And the answer may surprise some people, maybe not. I don't know. So, yeah, let's get into the state races first, the breed races. And Kristi, which ones are getting heated?
Let's see. Right now, getting heated, we have the crossbreed race. Half-breed Country Boys still leading with $1,787. But Judas Bolin, owned by Glenwood Kennels, is closing in. He's got $1,595. So
yeah,
they're coming in tight. Let's see.
I know that was a race that a lot of people on Facebook are interested in. You've seen the Redbone Competition Hunters page, and of course, we had Blue over here a couple of weeks ago, and Wes's boy was hunting him Owen, and he was worried about that breed race. It's a big deal.
It is. It's a very big deal. It is. Then the English race, it's down $30 between them. We've got Morris Elk Creek Maze has 2,265, and Cedar Creek Eagle is right up under them with 2,227. So
Good
That
race
one's tight,
there.
very tight. And then one that's been hot, but it's starting to heat up even more. The Walker breed race. We've got Willie's Rack 'em Up Cash, Morrison or Parker from Alabama, $6,236. But Topper's Tipper is coming in and burning them up with 5,000, about $400 off from each other. So they tightened
Really?
up pretty good. There's no telling
Topper's
what.
Tipper, did Tipper come in late? I mean, she was kind of a late starter into this, if I remember right.
Yeah, what the past probably month and a half,
Yeah.
really shot up there, up
Nice.
quick. So hopefully they can keep rolling. It'll
Yeah.
be a good race.
What else you got? Anybody in the states that are getting tough? Because usually the state where we only got what, a month, roughly a month
Yeah,
and a
but
half left to get your state money.
yeah,
October 1st is the cutoff. So those ones that aren't decided yet still have some time.
yeah, they're. Of course, I closed it out.
Hmm.
You know, my internet's real fast too.
I know you're freezing every now and then on camera. That's
It'll,
okay. We can get that fixed.
it'll freeze like the most awful face, I promise. I
Yes, I
will.
know. That's going to be the thumbnail too
No, let's
for
don't
the
do that.
video.
Let's not. Let's not. Let's not and say we didn't. Um, let's see. My internet's just freezing on me. I can't get nothing to pull up. But
So I can probably
you
get
can
on
probably do
ProHound
better
and look
than
as
I
well.
can.
But everybody can get on ProHound, take a look,
Yeah.
see exactly what's going on with them state races.
Uplift
But
everything.
the key thing is there's only roughly 6 weeks before all that stuff ends, and it is going to be state champion time. Then you have your state championships usually in the spring, most of them. So yeah, going to be pretty high times in the open events here in the next 6 weeks.
It will. It will. I just got Virginia to pull up.
Oh boy, how's it going in
Yeah.
Virginia?
It's actually really hot in Virginia. Rack 'em Up Brady has $2,030.38, and Backwoods Numero Uno has $1,901.38.
Very
So
good race there. Where's
they're
the third place dog in that?
1,736.
All up
They're
there, fairly close.
they are
With
close.
legacy stuff and $100 open events now, it's pretty easy to get a couple quick wins, get yourself down from $300 or $400 down to right up there in the top of the heap.
That's right. That is right. Yeah.
But yeah. Do you got anything else as far as races go? Is your internet too slow to give it to us?
Just too slow to give it to you. We're lucky to have me today.
Well, what we do have,
It's cloudy.
what we do have is the list of freshman baby stakes champions. I've got that in front of me. I'll let you get that in front of you too.
Yes,
And
I
I
have
get, yeah, here in 10 minutes, you should have it. It should pull up.
it. It's up. It's up.
All
Calm
right.
down, Killer. Calm down.
But we get this question all the time. Are baby stakes deals flukes? And let's be honest, some of them are. These are 10-month-old dogs. They're all idiots.
Yeah.
They've got, they're in a cast situation. They're far from home. So crazy stuff can happen. But there have been, you guys correct me if I'm wrong too, the guys watching this or gals watching this too. There's some of these dogs that we're not familiar with that may have went on to have really, really good careers.
Yeah.
Some of the
It's
names sound fairly familiar, but I'm not sure, so I don't want to speak out of turn. But
yeah.
there's been some pretty good winners of the baby stakes. Who do you got as one of your big winners in the baby stakes, Kristi?
My big winner in the baby stakes is the 2020 baby stakes winner, which is Thunderbird's Black Goose. He went to win the world championship in 2021. So he picked his baby stakes up in 2020, and then 2021 got his world.
And then went on even after the World Hunt to have a crazy career. He got a bunch of wins in Pro Classics. He got in at Nationals. He got into World Hunt. He got in. The goose is loose in Salem is a saying for a reason. If all the hunts were at Salem, Goose would dominate in the probably career earnings. He seems like he really
100%.
picks it up when he's there.
Yes.
So yeah, there's one world champion. He was the Black Goose back in 2020. Of course, Justin Chisholm was the owner handler. I think Cole and them bought him directly after that.
I think so.
Yeah. My big winners was one of my big winners was 2000 and where's it at? Where's it at? 9. A dog. A lot of us know he's known as Romans 819, I believe now, but back then he was Smirnoff Ice of Nikki Hale fame for a long time in the top 4 or 5 of all-time winning dogs. Had close to $100,000 won back when it was just pro hunts and
Mhm.
big open events and stuff.
Yeah.
And so there's a baby stakes champion that went on to do quite a bit of winning.
I mean, a lot. That was back when winning was, you picked it up every nickel and dime. So,
Yes, and I've seen Knopf win them early or win them pretty and win them ugly, but that dog could flat win. I would give him that.
one way or the other. And
Who else you got next, Kristi?
I've got one more, and it might
Okay.
not be like a grand winner, but I think that we just need to recognize it. Jason Daughtry won the
Mm-hmm.
baby stakes in 2018 with
Yep.
Fat Albert. Don't know who Fat
Yep.
Albert is, but Jason won it. So
I don't know
Yeah,
what Fat Albert did before or after that.
I don't think he did much per my sources. But we take that with a grain of salt.
I've got my next one is a Middle River Hybrid. Of course, that dog was hunted in the baby stakes in 2009 in the fall. Jim Coffin, he is from Central Missouri. He hunted that dog in the baby stakes, I believe, won it, and he went on to have a fantastic career. Nothing crazy. I think he made gold champion back when it was hard to make gold champion. He was a Grand Knight. He had some big wins in UKC. I think he done really well at Winter Classic one year or something like that. He ended up down in Louisiana right after that, but he was out of my brother's stuff and my stuff, so that's the only reason I remember that dog. But Middle River Hybrid went on to have a fantastic career, and it was Zane Jacob, I believe, is who was hunting hybrid at that time, or one of his family members, something like that. But ended up in Louisiana, had a great career. He was a baby stakes winner there too. So, who else you got? Anybody?
That's really it on the baby. We talked earlier. We think Mr. Green won.
Mm-hmm.
Not really sure what. I'm sure we're missing plenty because if they
Yes.
change the name, I'm not going to recognize it. So
I think Engel and Mr. Green had a good career, and I think Riverbend Lacey, Brad Quate and Riverbend Lacey won in the spring of 2011. That is a familiar name. If someone's watching this, let me know who if she won anything, or if I'm just talking out of the side of my mouth. But yeah, you see these dogs. Who knows how many names have changed since then? But if anybody knows any baby stakes champions that went on to have fantastic careers, let us know. Maybe they were one-hit wonders. Maybe they weren't, but some of them are. We all know some of them are.
we all know some of it's just luck. It's all about luck.
Yes. Yes. I mean, some dogs that maybe they went over there and found a dead deer to chew on for 2 hours in a cast where everything, treat a bunch of slicks and drew minus and done stupid puppy stuff and got through a couple of rounds.
Yeah,
That happens in the baby stakes because they're babies.
100%. You don't know what you're going to get there. It's really it's a crapshoot for real. I mean, that's just what it is. But while we're talking about dogs, I just want to talk about a dog that recently has went through, and I don't know another word, but dominated the fall super stakes. Buckle Bunny, known as Ava, owned by Randy Morgan and Scott Engel. Justin Perriman handled her. She won her fall sophomore. She won the junior, and she got second in the senior, only to one of their other dogs.
Yes.
So,
in one of the best performances in a cast by all dogs, including Catman in that finals.
Yes.
I was walking along on that cast. It was wild. I mean, that was a country and clinic Catman penalty. But Buckle Bunny didn't look dumb. She looked pretty good too. She treated a few coons, looked good. But Justin won the only 2 super stakes he went to for the first 2 years, and the third super stakes he ever participated in, he got second with the same dog.
That is crazy. That is crazy. Let's see. He also hunted, Perriman handled Heather Allen, Doc Holliday, That wasn't his name then, but that's his
Yeah.
name now.
Oh yeah, he won.
In my
He
backyard.
won
Don't
Super
forget.
Stakes with Doc too.
Yeah, Doc
Yes, that's
won.
right.
Doc won the sophomore, and then his litter mate, Little Lacey, Jack
Mhm.
Maggart's dog. She won the juniors and the seniors, so that litter swept Super Stakes.
Yep.
So that was
Yep.
good.
UKC World Champion Little AC, Super Hunt participant. So yeah, good litter.
She is definitely one of my favorites. I don't know why.
Yeah.
She's always been one. I'm a fan of her.
Yeah, I am too. That's a good dog.
She's a good one. And then another one that did really good recently, Scarlet. I know she's a spring dog, but we'll give credit where it's due. She won her sophomore and her senior. So
And got in the top 6 of the juniors and lost to Screamer I believe in the head to head. No, Scar beat Screamer head to head last year or 2 years ago in the spring, but lost to Screamer in the semis, I think, as a junior. And Screamer went on to win the junior spring championship that year. So crazy. We talk about World Hunt, we talk about nationals, all that stuff, but a lot of good dogs are made at the Super Stakes, and they start getting noticed at the Super Stakes, and they have amazing careers during and after the Super Stakes as well.
Yes, if you're looking to find out if a dog is worth a count, just go on the historical statistics on the message forum. Check out the sophomore, the junior, the seniors, and I mean, the big names are on there. It's like if you win your sophomore, you're going to be something. That's what it seems like, anyways.
That's where the dogs all get bought and sold most of the time, too.
It is the most. I've just seen people. I see a lot of people buy dogs at a lot of hunts, but Super Stakes is like no other. I mean, you'll have somebody coming in there, and it might just have been a fluke cast where they really looked really, really good, and then they turned out to be not. But hey,
I've had a couple of those.
You got that check, and you're good.
Yes. Bad thing is, I didn't cash out when I should have because they had me fooled too.
No refunds.
Nope. But no, one thing you did say early in one of these podcasts, I believe it was before Spring Super Stakes this year, was make sure and bring your papers to Super Stakes, whether you plan on selling your dog or not.
Yes, have them with you. You're going to want them because once you sell it, you can't come up there and say, "Oh, I left them at home," and we're going to tell you, "Oh, sorry."
And you never know if that dog that's not for sale, under the right circumstances, will be for sale.
Let's be honest. Everything is for sale.
Yes. Hey, everything of mine is. I promise you that.
All the time. It's
That's
just
right.
It takes to buy it.
All right, Kristi, that's all I got. You want to add anything before? Oh, Kurt Herring, I'm looking in 2005 won the baby stakes with a dog called Cash. That was random. I don't know. Scott Berry owned it. Kurt Herring handling it. 2005. The dog's name is Cash. I'll be darned. Anyway.
That was before my time. So.
Yeah. That's all I got, Kristi. You got anything to add before we shut this off?
No, y'all just be careful and we'll see y'all up there at Super Stakes.
All right. This is PKC This Week. I'm Josh Michaelis. That is Kristi Denny. We appreciate you guys watching.